Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun, presented by Draco Breach. Last time we made it to Tolbi and took a look at some of the sites. A few things that I am going to show you right quick include going up here to get to talk to these guys. I heard Bobby is using the money he made to build a... I've already talked to these people. How did I miss this? Well, that's weird. Anyway, next we want to go right down here. This is how we get the Jitty. Remember when I said don't set it? Well, we can set it now. We get growth, climb the vine, use... Wow, I just forgot what I was doing. Use frost. Now, I did say when everybody gets the correct number of Jinny that I would show off classes. That's not going to be this episode. Even though, yes, I am getting the required Jinny. I'm going to save it until there's not terribly much to do. Right in this episode, there's actually a surprising bit to show off, and there's going to be a rather substantial substantial cut in the episode. I have a feeling I am missing another item. I really do. What do I think I'm missing? Okay. The house? We paid good money to rent this house during the festival, so get out. Well, I'm taking your vial, and I'm doing exactly that. Okay, so, I don't think there's anything in the inn of interest. I'm not very interested in Colosso. It's so barbaric. We aren't going to get to see any of the Colosso this year. We have to start cooking our guest dinner first thing in the morning. Okay, so there's that. I really don't think there's anything to worry about in here. We're busy running the inn. We can't go to Colosso. It's so boring. Dude, you're in the way. What is up with people and getting in the way? There are a couple more items, but I think that they're in a part of town that I don't want to access just yet. A tour group came from Kale this year. They only reserved 2 rooms, but they have so many people in them. Yep, I just talked to you. Okay, I can't get to check that barrel. Oh well. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything in town. There's nobody in this room. That's a surprise. This room... Oh no, we barely made it to Tolbi, and now we can't even enter Colosso. Why did we even bother coming out to Tolbi? If we'd gotten here just a little earlier, we could have entered Colosso. I think they wanted to enter as contestants, so I can understand their disappointment. Colosso is the busiest time of year in Tolbi. In fact, you should make reservations now for next year's Colosso. Yeah, that tells you how big this whole thing is. So yeah, we're experiencing huge events. Is that all I want to show off? What are you? Oh, Lucky Wheels. Okay. Okay, this is one of the things that I do want to show off. However, I am going to quickly make a save file here. And the reason is I am going to, quote-unquote cheat a little bit, and this is definitely something that you want to do, trust me. You have 30 game tickets. Would you like to use these tickets? Sure. Step right up and enjoy yourself. So the point is, the more you bet, the more likely you are to get prizes. The way that you want to cheat at this game is to spend one ticket at a time and try your luck. So, right now we could say that we want to lock a shirt. I can't remember what the moon is, but most of what I want are actually shirts, so I am going to forget how to... Of course. Nothing there. Oh, we are not having any luck here. That's 3 out of 5 spins, and... Okay, we actually might have better luck with shoes. Oh. But anyway, the prizes that you can get are all fairly rare, and I will quickly, not describe them, but I will quickly tell you what they are. There we are. The prizes include, with hearts, you can get a vial or a nut. Not really worth it. With stars, you can get an elixir or psi crystal. Those are a little more worth it once you have exhausted all your other options. Rings, you can get the sleep ring, the war ring, and the adept ring. Out of those, the war ring really is the best. I think the adept ring has its uses, however. With the war ring, you use it in battle and you raise the attack stats of either whoever uses it or whoever you target with it. I can't remember. It can be quite useful. I like getting it for Garrett and Isaac. Shirts, you can get the running shirt, the silk shirt, and the mithril shirt. Only Mia can equip this silk shirt, and it can be worth getting, but honestly, the mithril shirt is the better option. And the running shirt is something that you should seriously consider for Garrett because it adds agility, and he doesn't need defense as much as the others. And the boots, you can get fur boots, quick boots, or hyper boots. Among these, quick boots and hyper boots are definitely the best. Quick boots add agility and a little bit of defense, and hyper boots add a little bit of defense, but significantly increase your chance of critical strikes with physical attacks. I think I'm going to be going for quick boots on Isaac and Mia, and the hyper boots on Garrett and Ivan, but I haven't 100% decided yet. Next up is the absolute worst minigame in the game. Whoa, getting triple digits is really tough. Yeah, that dice game looks kind of fun. If you can enjoy playing a game and win prizes, why not give it a try? I don't want to stop playing Lucky Dice, but I can't spend anymore. Is this your first time playing Lucky Dice? No, it's not. Lucky Dice is all the rage in Tolbi. You can play it year-round. And I will show you why it is garbage. Hey buddy, want to try your luck at dice? It's 200 coins to play. Now let me show you kind of where it's getting at. It takes the average level of your party and multiplies it by 10. The average level here is rounded down to 20. So it's 200 coins. We're going to play it right quick. We bet, okay, perfect bonus is 3. We get 3x if we get all 1s, and 5x. This is, they multiply the number of coins that you bet. I'm going to throw it, and we got 1 pair, so we win 1 times as many. You can throw as many times as you want. It's completely pointless. Lost money there. This... Okay. But as you can see, that's kind of... Look... I mean, seriously, off of 4 rolls, I won 200 coins. And finally... Sure, let's test our luck. And this is another thing that I am going to be saving on. What we do is we face away from the fountain, and we can either throw coins or lucky medals. I'm trying to remember. I think... I don't think you get as good prizes with coins. I think you really want to throw the lucky medals. And, I can't... Okay, yeah. They spin around for a little bit. That's kind of a bad spot to go, but... Wait, did I get... Oh my goodness, I got a good prize. That is, I had great luck. Oh my goodness, that's actually something that I want to give to Mia. I mean, look at it, it increases Isaac. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I didn't... Do I care about that game ticket though? Because I can get more. Oh... You know what? I am going to keep the results and keep going. I don't want to get rid of the Synergy Rod just yet. Synergy Leech can still come in useful, so I think I'm going to hold on to that for the time being. Whoops, I gave that... How do I not see who I'm giving things to? And I also don't like selling rings. I mean, yeah, the fairy ring is not equipped, but I still might use it. The healing ring I'm more likely to use. It's weird how it ends up being. Anyway, I am going to actually quickly go over the prizes that you can get here, because there are actually quite a few good ones. There are battle gloves, and I'm tempted to get those and give them to either Garrett or Ivan, because they increase attack. It has less defense than the Vambrace, but it has slightly more attack than the Vambrace, and I don't want to... It's one of those, like, give and take scenarios. I want to get the battle gloves. I don't know who I'm going to give them to. We can also get the Guardian Armlet, and that is something that I am going to be aiming for. Anything that I'm aiming for, I'll show later. There's the Earth Shield. I don't think that's of any importance. Honestly, if I can get all these prizes, I will. Ninja Hood, I'll show that off because I definitely want it. Adept's Helm, which I believe I also want that. I have to look at my notes a little more in depth, and that will involve the quote-unquote cheating that I mentioned, which is try a game, save, try a game, if I fail, reset, you know, that kind of thing. Glittering Tiara, which I do not want, which is a surprise. Mainly, I don't know the stats on all these. I just went through the list of things and said, I want this, I want this, I want this. Kimono, which I do not want. Cocktail Dress, which I do want. Spirit Armor, which I do want. Assassin Blade, which I do want. Burning Axe, which I don't have labeled as a want, but I might be wrong. Grievous Mace, which I just got on Mia, which is wonderful. Terra Strike is a fun little skill. And then the rest of them aren't too terribly important. Potion, Psy Crystal, and Water of Life. It's a good place to farm those later when you need more of them. For the time being, I will cut to... actually having all this stuff, so give me a couple of moments here. Well, probably longer than that. Okay, I actually figured I would get something out of the way right quick, because I still have not shown it off, and I really will never show it off. So, Crystal Powder on the Mad Mole does basically an ice attack that Mia does normally. Okay, so get out of this battle right quick. Yes, you'll notice that I do have some new stuff equipped. And I will go over my current kit very quickly and kinda what happened. So I was talking last episode, and I said something along the lines of, there's something that I do here, I just can't remember what. And then I was down in the shop and I was like, I don't know exactly what I said, but I was basically like, I don't see anything of any interest, because my notes showed completely different items, in fact significantly better items than what is present in the shop. The shop is pretty much garbage compared to my current kit. So, I kind of showed off there. I got the Grievous Mace for Mia. I showed off what was in here, and I got a miss. After I finished, this is actually being recorded the next day after the up to the split. After I ended that, I was thinking, I'll leave in a few of my spins up there and a few of my tosses down here, and I'll edit it in and I'll make it kind of interesting. And I'm like, no, bad, Draco Breach, that is a bad idea. And the reason why is because 4 hours later, I hadn't gotten half the stuff I wanted. Well, okay, I won't say that. I got about 70%, maybe 80% of what I wanted. I actually had to turn off the system and go to bed because it was getting that late. And then I get up and I'm like, I gotta get these items because I want a powerful team, and these are some of the most powerful items in the game. Arguably, I have some of my final kit already equipped. And it took another, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, so literally this took me 5 to 6 hours to get everything that I needed. And I know somebody's expecting, hey, you should put in that meme. No, I'm not, because I can't stand the show that the meme is based on. Anyway, equipment. I have the Assassin Blade, the Ninja Hood, the Battle Gloves, Spirit Armor, and Hyper Boots. I actually changed up, and War Ring and Mithril Shirt. I actually changed up a little bit what I was, because I looked over the equipment that was available. I looked over some of the debates that people had about what equipment is better and blah blah blah. Some people actually say that it's best to keep the Vambrace on Isaac. I don't agree. Battle Gloves are 1 defense point less and 3 attack points more. They're awesome. They really are. Ninja Hood, that's all I need to say about it. Look at those stats. The Assassin Blade has a chance to insta-kill any non-boss. This is arguably the best sword in the game for Isaac when he's up against non-boss characters. Spirit Armor resists all elements. Need I say more? I was going to put on the Quick Boots for him, but the agility over 200 is not really necessary for him. When you compare his agility to the other characters, he's already one of the fastest characters in the game. Ivan should overtake him pretty easily, although with the Hyper Boots, with the Ninja Hood, might be a little difficult. Unequipped the Ninja Boots, and Ivan is faster than him. But I like having my healers be a little bit fast. Mithril Shirt. War Ring, you use it to boost attack, and it might break. Mithril Shirt has the highest defense of any shirt of any undergarment in the game, and it increases your maximum HP by a pretty good value. So honestly, Isaac might be in his final equipment status, final kit for a good portion of the game, at least until I do the optional dungeon. Garrett, I am still undecided on what I want him equipped with. I might go fishing for another ninja hood, just to get his agility above 100, but right now he's decent. Hyper boots are better than quick boots for him again, simply because it increases critical hits. Always good. War Ring running shirt increases his agility. He needs to be a little bit faster because if we take that off, look at his agility drop. It's bad, it really is. Ivan, I gave him the Mystery Blade for now because being able to restore some of his HP when he attacks is good, especially with his higher luck. Now, there will be some arguments about what is actually better to equip him with. I looked at it and a lot of people will say, oh, just give him the rapier that you can buy in the shop, and it's like, Mystery Blade is almost as strong, and its Unleash is excellent. I gave him the Vambrace instead of the Guardian armlets because they have the same defense, but I want to boost his attack. Silver Vest, whatever. Hyper Boots, I've already gone over that. Mithril Shirt, and I've kept him with the Healing Ring because I kind of like it. Mia, Grievous Mace. I actually did end up selling her Psi Wand because you can't Psi Leech off of bosses, and that's really where you want it, so it's kind of pointless. I ended up getting her the Glittering Tiara. It's not what's recommended for her by some people at this point, but at the same time, it has more defense than the Guardian Circlets, and it prevents delusions. I like it for Mia. I gave her the Guardian Armlet because it has the highest defense of any armlets currently available, and use it to boost defense. Kind of makes sense. Cocktail Dress increases her maximum PP. I can't remember if there's anything better for her, but that's an excellent piece of equipment. Quick Boots because I want her to be faster, because healing. I got her the Mithril Shirt because honestly, boosting her luck with the Silk Shirt isn't terribly worth it. I already showed off what the Crystal Powder does, so that's going to get sold. I kept the Unicorn Ring. Some people actually recommend equipping her with the War Ring, and it's like, I don't know. I really don't see myself doing that too terribly often because she's going to be more of a healer. And part of the reason, you'll probably notice items. I have a lot of coins, and the reason is because I sold some of the worthless stuff that I got. And let me show you just how worthless it is. So we go here, Artifacts. The Adept Ring restores 7 synergy points, and it might break. It's actually the most expensive ring in the game available to this point, and the War Ring is significantly better. Arguably, not even arguably, it is better. Sleep Ring. Yeah, useless on bosses. Useless is useless. Boots. I don't think... Oh, I sold the Water Jacket. I do like its effects, but increased synergy points might be better. Resist Fire. The shield that Garrett has is currently better. Oh, I did not... Okay. I got a lot of... the game just wanted to give me running shirts and silk shirts every single time. I don't think I got... And you can buy the Synergy Rod back at any time. Anyway, one thing that constantly came up in here was the Adept Helm, and I was wondering why I didn't like it. You know, I had in my notes, don't bother with the Adept Helm. And then I started playing, I did this minigame, and it kept giving me it over and over and over again, and I read the description. It can only be equipped by Isaac and Garrett and raises your maximum power points by... I think it's 25%. Ninja Hood is better. The Adept's Helm might be worthwhile for Mia, maybe Ivan, but Ivan and Mia can't equip it. So yeah, Tolbi was a bit of a headache getting all of the equipment that's available, but I got it. It took like 5 or 6 hours, but I got it. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode for the time being. This is going to be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.